of us.
All right. I am recording. Everything looks good. Yes. All right. So we will
Here, get in
all.
your seat.
The rules are
Okay, come on. Imagine having
everybody
a
in their
ring.
seats, including us. We will go from my left to my right, saying our speeches for the rules, or not the rules, for the government.
The rule.
The rules for the government. And yeah, audience, please no speaking. At least until we open up to questions. And yeah, I think that's it. Let's start.
When you're about to record.
I'm already
I'm
recording.
starting first. Oh
Yeah.
god. Okay.
Three,
wait, what's the
two-
question?
never
I mean,
mind.
just we have
Can we stay
speeches,
down
right?
there?
Of just
Can we
what?
stay down there?
Never
Okay, I
mind,
guess the
you're recording
question is, I'm already
Never mind,
recording.
I don't have a speech prepared. Just stay down there.
Oh, all right. So yeah, we'll
Stay
start
down
over
there.
here, and
All I
basically,
have is my book.
what are your plans for the new government? As president,
Okay.
what will you do?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yes, I'm facing you. Yes.
I thought we were starting with the left.
Nope,
He
I said
said
you
swap.
go first.
Oh, okay. So, I actually have a very detailed outline of my goals as president. So, first off, I want to invest most of my time into infrastructure that the public can use. So, I am going to make food forms public use, and I will maintain them so that people can have free food. Then I will also XP forms that everyone in the community can also use. So that's my main goal, just making stuff that the community can use. But I also want to focus on a law enforcement department and a prison. So there's been a lot of crime on the server lately, and to curb that, I am going to establish a police department and a prison system, and I will employ people in that. And I think that's about it. For other forms that I'll make eventually, much more complex ones like gold forms and stuff like that, but I probably won't do that in my first term since it's only 2 weeks. But yeah, those are some of my goals. Nevma?
All right. So, firstly, I would create, like he said, I would create an XP farm, probably a creeper farm, because not only would it supply the community for with XP, but it would also supply us with gunpowder. And once we slay the dragon and get elytra, then it would supply a lot of firework rockets, which are kind of essential for travel. I would also
Yeah.
I would also light the plaza, basically create a project that right now there's kind of like a lot of mobs, and by plaza I mean this area and kind of spreading out even to like around the ring of mountains, and probably use glowstone because it's kind of cheap, and moss carpets, which is, you know, the new addition that's basically carpet but moss, because it blends with grass very well, and so it would light it, but also it wouldn't look as ugly as torches, and it would just kind of clean up the plaza, make it look prettier, and also get rid of a lot of mobs. I would also at least try to create some crime laws, although I don't think that would be a problem since clearly we have a lot of crime in this village. So yeah, I would create crime laws and a prison design that is surprisingly simple and cheap, but I'm not sure, but I think it would actually be inescapable, like actually inescapable, even by someone with commands, such as me or Rex, who's also an op. So yeah. Goblin?
My candidate is that. Okay. So it's a bit of a long one, not really. Okay, he's gone. Oh, wait. To basically my campaign is I will be fixing up spawn by making it like less that and stopping. Wait. Why is there a Nevma skin?
I don't like that.
Why do I have
Oh, I
weakness?
got weakness now. At least I can do that now.
Uh-oh. Anyway,
Okay,
go
well,
on.
basically, I'm gonna be fixing up spawn, redoing the town hall because I've actually had plans for on what to do with the town hall and that, and I've been fixing up like spawn, making, like trying to like take down like bring down the crime rate, adding like a justice system, not really creating a monarchy, but like more creating like not form of government, but creating a form of like security in that your valuables will be safe. Well, besides having them store them in your ender chest. Anyway, Rex. Oh, I didn't realize you were in survival.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Why would I not be in survival? Okay.
I
Okay.
punched-
Just because he's up.
Never mind.
Just because he's up
I
does
punched
not.
I punched Nepo before and he didn't move.
Yeah, it probably netherite armor. But
Okay.
just because he's up doesn't mean he's in create.
Yeah.
Alright, go on,
Okay.
Rex.
Well, like everyone else, making the server as safe as possible, I will also support a XP farm that will give out the most XP, and that's a cave spider XP farm. I will also make this spawn as beautiful as possible, and I really don't like how she is in a Nevma skin because I thought that was Nevma that ran by.
Go on. Yeah.
Okay. I will make a battle arena because there's a lot of fighting on the server, so we might have we should have a place for fighting to deal with arguments and stuff.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's about it. I'll also support every local business at least once a week if I can get on.
Alright, so now we're gonna open up to questions. Not only the audience, but also from everyone else. Try not to talk over each other, because that's just chaos. So yeah, open up to questions. Nobody? Alright, I have a question for Rick.
Oh,
Never
question.
Okay,
Yes.
yes. Go.
Question for Ray Quinn.
Yeah.
So, when you talk about your food, will that be like infinite food for everybody, or for only certain people?
Well, okay. Yeah, the food will be completely free, so I will make forums, that will make food. Of course, if the forums, haven't grown, then there won't be food, but I'll try and make the forums as big as possible. In that regard, I will try and upkeep them to the best of my ability, so, keeping them planted, keeping them all good. Honestly, yeah, I'm trying to keep the community fed, and so we don't have to worry quite as much about food.
I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question for
okay.
Raycom. Wait,
Yeah.
do you have something to say, children? Boba?
I have a question for Rex.
Yeah.
So, when you talked about your battle arena, does that mean you will lose your stuff, or is it
no.
or is it on a bet-based system? Like you bet for items?
Basically, you just fight, but whoever wins doesn't get anything unless the people who are fighting, puts those terms on. Just whoever loses still gets their items back.
Okay.
I have a question for Rex as well.
No, let me ask my question
okay,
for
go
Rayquan
ahead, go ahead.
first.
Yes.
Rayquan, putting back to your book that somehow disappeared, are you
After
still
the sale.
gonna charge people for buying land at spawn?
Oh yes, I forgot to mention that. I wish to make a system so that spawn isn't complete anarchy and to keep it more organized. Have any of you guys seen Hermitcraft? It's kind of like the
Yeah.
system from last season.
No.
Where you have to buy plots of land because right now, spawn's kind of chaotic because people can just build whatever. I want to make a way so that it's more streamlined and that can benefit the city at the same time. So it won't be too expensive. Maybe like 16 iron for like a chunk, maybe something like that. But I just need to make it less of an anarchy, you know. So yeah,
Mhm.
that's one of my goals. I also plan on improving the main area a little bit too. I didn't really talk about that topic, but like more the town square, not the plaza in general, just like the middle of it. I plan to make nicer too.
Alright.
But yeah.
Another question. The people who already own land, do they have to pay?
No, they can keep their land.
Okay.
Alright, Rex.
Yes.
So for your battle arena,
Yes.
are you saying that because you have a battle arena, you're not trying to limit the violence, but trying to just move it away and not cause any damage to the city or other people? So you're not trying to limit violence, You're just trying to
No.
move it.
No, it will limit violence because, let's say I want to fight Nevma, or Nevma wants to fight me, and the person who's getting challenged to fight does not have to accept the fight. But if the person who wants to fight that person kills that person, that would be a criminal offense.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So
Alright,
it's like
now,
a control thing. They both have to
Yeah.
consent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have-
okay.
I
No,
have another
Nevma.
question.
Nevma. Yeah, you
Oh,
can
go
go.
ahead.
Bubba.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go first. You go
Okay,
first.
No, so about your prison, so your prison is basically gonna be unstoppable, but how and what way?
Okay, so that's the thing. I've done minor research into it, and I did a test, and it worked. But I'm not completely sure if it'll work and all that because it's kind of, I don't know. It's different than most like traditional prisons, and it's really simple and easy. It's not anything like special or complex. Basically, it's a nether portal. Yeah, it's a nether portal, and you just place blocks on each side of it, and then they're just stuck in there, and they can't mine blocks.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, literally, if you're in a nether portal, not only can you not
Yeah,
mine blocks,
yeah.
the only thing you can do is eat. You can't mine blocks, and literally, as a mod, I can't even activate my
How
commands.
would people get food then?
We can
like,
put a
in
dispenser
this-
in it, and you can
Oh,
just
okay.
have the food in there, and then So
But now,
you can't even activate commands, so I couldn't even teleport out or /kill or anything like that. So I think it's
Wait.
actually inescapable. I'm not sure.
If
Okay.
you were to make an actual prison, would you get the community to help you, like a bigger prison?
Well, that's the thing. With that prison, it's inescapable from the inside, but it is definitely escapable from the outside. All you have to do is break one block if you had some help from the outside. So that's why it probably would be a slightly larger, more complex prison, just because you'd need to protect the outside, and there'd probably be some kind of a guard there to protect the outside. And yeah. So you need
Right,
to
Yeah,
you need to add
I
defense
think-
to the outside, but the base of it from the inside is just another portal.
wait, now
So,
question,
Nevma.
Nevma.
Yes.
So you plan on having golds. Where would we get the money paid in?
Okay, so that's the thing. I was thinking of possibly doing a small tax. Like, honestly, it's not that expensive. Maybe a few iron or whatever every once
Yeah,
in a
I
while.
was thinking of a tax too,
Mhm.
but
Just so that we could afford all these new things, such as lighting the plaza, the prison, the crime system, all this stuff that requires like time and effort. A small tax
Mhm.
would allow that to be possible.
yeah, we could hire builders as well.
Mhm.
Okay, now, Nevma, I have a question for you. For your gunpowder, creeper farm XP thing, there's just one simple problem with that.
Yes.
Oh God.
What is this? What?
Ah,
What is this?
ha, ha.
Oh my god.
Okay, now back to serious business.
Yes.
Nevma, technically, if the gunpowder's free from your farm, yes, elytras, fireworks, but there's also one criminal thing that the person could take the gunpowder and use against our server.
That's
TNT.
that is true. But
And with a
Me-
and with my spider farm, you really can't do. Can you? please
Yeah, same for
understand
my
me?
farm. I
Yeah.
wasn't planning on making a farm like that.
Yeah,
No,
we
if
want
I
supporting terrorism.
yeah,
can I
that
respond to
could
that real
cause-
quick?
No.
Huh?
Can I respond to his thing real quick? Stop,
Yeah.
please. Guys, chill. Chill. Alright.
Hey.
So basically,
Stop.
I mean, we would probably craft it into rockets prior. We'd have someone who would craft it into rockets. So it would be a private farm, but the rockets would be public. So it would be harder to take the gunpowder and use it for evil and violence.
Somebody could easily break in though.
I mean,
Yeah, but it's
yes, but
Minecraft.
it would be harder. Yeah. And if they're caught breaking
Yeah.
in, then I mean, you know,